Medha Hebbar from Udupi, a very passionate nature lover and a green ambassador with the NGO We Plant, which works towards environment conservation for a better tomorrow, is our guest for the day. She's also a bird photographer and studies different aspects of bird life, like the threats they face, the issues they confront during summer season, and also their migratory behavior. Let's learn more about these topics from Medha. Welcome, Medha, to Only Green.
Thank you.
To begin with, let's know more about your studies and how you got attracted towards this world of birds.
I'm from science background. I took up zoology during my BSc course. Thus, my interest in wildlife, especially ornithology, became more during my degree life. And there is one program from the zoology department called Campus Birding. These sessions got my passion for studies of birds. And in the final year, we have one project related to biodiversity. At that time, I took up the study of ornithology, like study of birds, diversity of birds, and thus I made up my mind that I will continue in the field of ornithology.
Fine. Having been a student in the topic of birds, can you throw some light on the various threat that our bird life is facing today?
Huh. The biggest threat to bird life is habitat loss. In the name of development, more and more trees are cutting down. A single tree is a life here for hundreds of birds. In social media, we have gone through such a video where trees are cut down for road construction and many birds like cormorants are died. The second main threat is transforming natural land into agricultural land and sites, buildings and sites. For industrial activities, and air pollution, current fires are the main threats to bird life, and these threats are neglected more and more.
It's slowly moving towards the summer season now. We are in January, and maybe in another 2 months, we have the summer season where birds face a lot of issues like lack of water to drink and also food. Can you elaborate on this and also touch upon how we as individuals can play our role in addressing these issues?
Yeah, we are slowly moving towards summer season. During summer season, due to habitat loss and water scarcity, many birds will die. For making industries, buildings in urban areas and as well as rural areas, many ponds are dumped. This leads to water scarcity of bird life and other wildlife too. One solution maybe for this problem is to keep water pots in our backyards. By this, we can save lives around us.
Another interest study, I mean, a topic of interest for you is the migration of birds during different seasons from different parts of the world. Uh,
Yeah.
Please share your understanding about this migration.
Maybe migration is for mating, food, overcoming extreme conditions like temperature change. Like water scarcity also main reason for migration. Flamingos and Siberian cranes are usually seen in India during winter season. Spot-billed pelican is a migratory bird to Karnataka. And in coastal region, Eurasian limbrel is a migratory bird usually seen in Malpe and like beach sites.
You mentioned briefly touched upon the birds migrating for the purpose of mating. You have done your studies on the behavior of birds, especially during their mating season. And also, I mean, there are various threats that they face, like from predators like snakes. Can you give us a brief on this topic of their behavior during mating season?
Yeah. Yeah, the behavior of birds during breeding or mating season is called as courtship behavior in science. It is a set of display behaviors in which animals attempts to attract the mate and exhibits their desire to copulate. I will give some bird examples. The common bird, white-throated kingfisher, the male will perch in a single place and give hard calls during morning, only during breeding season. And like peacock, the male will spread its feathers to attract female. In red-vented bulbul, male spreads wing above its head and slowly flutters them up and down. Some warblers sings and in pigeons and spotted doves, close contact between male and female is a courtship behavior. A most interesting one is Baya weavers. The birds will known only for their nesting, beautiful nests, and these beautiful nests are built only for attract its mate. All birds have different courtship behavior. Uniqueness it is a uniqueness. Um, and the behavior during threats like attacking snakes or wild dogs and cat and dogs. Like birds, threats like snakes, they give aggressive calls and which are uncommon and will try to fly away. These aggressive calls are called as alarm calls. The angry birds may stretch up tall and attack in an attacking position. They may sharply flick its tail and spread its wing to make itself appear larger than predator.
Great, interesting. Now, if you look at the social media sites, you can see that a lot of youngsters are coming to this field of study of birds or ornithology. What will be your advice to them from your experience of maybe the last couple of years?
Ornithology, yeah, it's an interesting one. Research field and wildlife photographers are basically from ornithologists. Um, Mainly veterinary doctors like um, for bird specialists are less in number. Maybe this is the best opportunity for youngsters.
Okay, that's interesting. I mean, one field where you lack people is the doctors for birds.
Birds. Yeah,
Okay,
I got one bird which now is disabled, so I lost it. There is no
okay,
ornithologist.
okay. Really interesting. I mean, thank you, Metha, for being with us. It's been
Thank you.
interesting talking to you and wishing you all the very best.